Hi, I recently spoke to you about becoming a silent investigator if you're suspecting someone around you has a gambling problem and you're concerned about it. So I thought I'd make up a list, just a small list of red flags that you could perhaps think about or look at if you are concerned about someone around you that you think has a gambling problem that's getting out of control. So one of the first things I would say is tiredness. Are they tired? Because often someone that is gambling excessively will be doing it through the evening, through the night, in their lunch hour, spending what you feel is excessive amount of times on their phone or their laptop, and they're also quite defensive. So if you try to want to have a look at their phone or go near their phone, you'll notice that it's like, stay away, stay out of this. And that's a typical gambling addict or someone with a gambling disorder's response: stay out, stay away. So watch out for that. Mood swings. Yeah, up and down. They can be very, very up and down. Keep an eye out, when they've just got paid, are they on a bit of a high? And then towards the end of the month, are the mood swings quite erratic? Because obviously the mood swings go with the highs and the lows, the wins and the losses. So keep an eye out for that. Are they self-isolating, spending a lot of time in their bedroom, spending, as I say, excessive amounts of times on their phone, and they appear quite withdrawn? They fell out with friends. That can be quite common. Unfortunately, relationships break down, and that includes, with work colleagues, people that they normally are associated with. So have they become quite insular, quite isolated? Keep an eye out for that. Also, what's the other things I've got on here? That's right, well-being, changing in eating habits, and their self-care, that can often become affected. So they tend to start to neglect themselves a bit, and they don't tend to want to do the things that they used to really enjoy. They haven't got that same enthusiasm. Often they've got low mood. So keep an eye on all of that. Depression. And also, do they minimise it? If they do talk to you about their gambling, do you feel that they're perhaps minimising the problem? Because they tend to do that because they do honestly think, well, once I have the big win, everything's going to be okay, the problem's going to be gone. And as you and I know, the big one seldom comes in. One of the other things to look out for is the symptom of the losses. It's debts. Do they borrow money a lot? Are they asking you when you know that they've run out of their wages, that they need money? And unfortunately, debt often follows this disorder. It's a symptom, very much a symptom of it. So are they borrowing money? Are they in debt? And are they quite defensive around all of that? I'm in control. I've got control of the situation. When you and I know, sadly, they haven't. So I think those are sort of some of the signs that you can perhaps start investigating and looking out for. But do you feel neglected? Because often we, as affected others, as sadly as what we're termed as, we often feel neglected emotionally and financially. Are they neglecting their school friends or neglecting other relationships around you, their family, the children? Do you feel that sense of loss? So trust your gut feeling. If you feel that neglect going on and there's other signs that are being demonstrated, trust your gut feeling. I hope some of that's helped.